Hi, my name is Joe Tan. I'm a Grand Valley State University occupational therapy student. Today I'll be performing a toy adaptation on the Bright Starts Giggle and Play lunchbox. Lunchbox is recommended for children 18 to 36 months of age, but for my adaptation, I would recommend a child 30 months or older. They would benefit the most from playing independently with the toy. As you can see, the toy is visually appealing. It's an integrative, hands-on experience for essentially any child in that age range. The recommended age again is 18 to 36 months. In order to play with the toy, the child will pick a food piece, for example a square cracker, you have a circle cookie, or a triangle piece of cheese. They're going to use their cognitive skills to distinguish the piece, for example, motor planning, praxis, visual perceptual, spatial relation skills, to take a piece along with gross motor and fine motor skills and bring it over to the lunchbox and decide which slot is appropriate to place in the lunchbox. As you can see, there's additional visual and auditory stimulus to help keep the child engaged in the toy and interested. There's music as well. As far as the population, I would recommend adapting the toy for, I would say, any child with immature grasping or fine motor skills, as well as weakness in their upper extremities. For example, it could be a child that had a stroke and they have hemiplegia on one side of their body, or a child with congenital hand deformities as well as cerebral palsy may benefit from the adaptation of this toy. To adapt the toy, I took Velcro pieces. As you can see, I placed it right on the cookie and on the piece of cheese, for example, as well as Velcro pieces placed on the loaf of bread here and the back of the toy, which will attach to a table or actually I have a rubber mat here. That's going to help support the toy and make sure it doesn't move or slide when the child is trying to place the food piece into the lunchbox. To adapt the toy, I bought most of the materials at the dollar store or the Hobby Lobby. For example, you need the Velcro pieces, which are stick-on. Those are about $2 a pack. There's different types of Velcro pieces depending on the type of glove you're trying to make or the adaptation you're trying to make. I also bought a pack of gloves, $3 at the dollar store. You get four gloves, 4 sets. And then you also need super glue and a needle and yarn to secure the Velcro piece on the glove. Lastly, if you could find a bottle cap or a medicine cap, you could place it inside the glove and then sew over the top of it, so it'll help the child push the piece into the lunchbox. The purpose of adapting the toy is basically to encourage independent play. At the same time, it encourages bilateral integration, motor planning, praxis. It's going to work on the child's gross and fine motor skills, so it's highly beneficial for children with these types of disabilities. To demonstrate playing with the toy, first off, you're going to have to lock it into the table or mat that you have it on. And the child will put on the glove, and from there they can pick up the piece using the Velcro portion of the glove, and then they're able to bring it to the toy and slide off, as you can see. Also, they're able to, there's a loaf of bread here that they might not be able to pull up due to fine motor issues, and with the glove you could actually lift it up, and you're just using the glove to help guide the hand in moving this loaf of bread. Like I said, the toy is for a child that's 30 or 36 months of age. As a therapist, you will probably have to demonstrate or model the activity, as well as provide verbal cues and possibly hand-by-hand assist as they're learning to use the glove and incorporate it into their independent play. The toy is client-centered. the child could actually pick a glove. As you can see, there's a blue one. There's a Halloween-inspired glove right here. They could also design the glove, which could be another interactive intervention where they use fine motor skills to decorate the glove. You can cut the fingertips off to, if they choose. Also, Velcro tips can be placed on the fingertips as well, or other areas where they'll be more beneficial for them to use and interact with playing with the toy, depending on their abilities. Lastly, the activity can be graded, as you can see. It can be graded by either placing the piece lightly on the Velcro glove, so it's easier to put in the slot. Or as it gets stronger, you could encourage the child to press down harder on the block. That way it's gonna be tougher to pull off as their hand strength improves. As you can see, it's very challenging to pull off. I actually have to use my thumb. So there's ways to grade the activity, as you can see.